Hey, Shana Tova, my friends, as we enter into the holiest day of the year, the day of Yom Kippur, I want you to hear this story that I just heard today. It's about Eliya Cohen, who was one of the hostages that was more recently released, which means he spent hundreds and hundreds of days in the terror tunnels of Hamas. And there was one moment, he said, where he was almost completely losing hope. He was wondering to himself, does anyone even think I'm still alive in here? And his Hamas terrorist captor who was guarding him fell asleep. And on the walkie-talkie, you may have heard this story, on his person was the walkie-talkie. And as he's thinking these very almost hopeless kind of thoughts, do people think I'm no longer alive? Are my parents still trying to get me out of here? He listens and he hears a little crackling on the walkie-talkie. The antenna of the walkie-talkie picks up an Israeli radio station. Right, Gaza's right next to Israel. And it picks up a rally, a radio station that is covering a rally, and Eliya's own mother is heard on the radio through this walkie-talkie. Eliya, we have not forgotten you. We know you're still alive. Hang in there. We're going to come. We're going to get you. We love you. We have not forgotten about you. And this kept him going. And this is an unbelievable story, I think, to reflect on as we enter the holiest night of the year. And we spent all day on Yom Kippur praying, and we wonder, is God listening? Has God forgotten about me? Is he paying attention? Does he know about the issues and the problems and the things that I'm going through, not just me individually, but the entire Jewish people? Is Hashem listening to our prayers? And this is a beautiful reminder to hear his mother at that precise moment when he was starting to lose hope is a way of God, I believe, telling us, I haven't forgotten about you. I haven't forgotten about the hostages, and I haven't forgotten about any issue, any person who's not well, God forbid, any person who's going through difficulty as we enter this day of Yom Kippur. Come back to me and daven and pray. Pour your heart out. Hashem is telling us. Hashem is telling us this through this beautiful mother giving encouragement to her son in the terror tunnel that was, of course, released and is, thank God, now in freedom. Hashem was telling Eliya, I haven't forgotten. And Yom Kippur is that one day of the year where Hashem gives us the chance all day to live like angels, to dress up as almost as angels, not to eat, not to partake of anything in the physical world, to just be completely spiritually connected with our Creator. Hashem is listening to our prayers. Let's pour our hearts out on Yom Kippur, on Kol Nidrei night, on Yom Kippur day, to do the best we can to be reconnected with Hashem. And in doing so, let's create a memory. Yom Kippur is not just a day to get through. It's a day to create a beautiful model for the rest of the year. Right? We're not going to fast on the other days of the year. We're not going to be praying all day in synagogue the rest of the days of the year. But we will be challenged with questions and with issues in our personal relationships, in our work, in our connection with our brothers and sisters in Israel. And there will be moments when we need some inspiration. So create that memory on Yom Kippur to be able to look at what we do on Yom Kippur and to say to ourselves, Hashem is listening, Hashem cares. My blessings and my wishes to each and every one of you and your families for a Gemar Chatima Tova, for a completion, for a beautiful inscription into the book of life. We should be blessed with a Shana Tova, with peace, security for Jews in the diaspora, Jews in Israel, and people all over the world. Shana Tova, my friends. Hey, please like and subscribe so we can get these really important videos out to a larger audience. Thank you.